This information presentation will tell you all about the Turing trips that we are running in partnership with York St John University this year. So this presentation will tell you all about the challenges that we're running, all about the partner charity that your challenge will support. But first of all, I want to show you a video that really embodies the ethos and values of Challenges Abroad.
Today, we create heroes of ordinary people with extraordinary stories. Heroes who don't wait for crisis to save the day. Heroes who are making others heroes every day. Heroes who realize expression isn't a privilege but a right.
Every minute we are losing young lives to violence, to discrimination, to hate.
Heroes who know you don't need guns and fists to fight. Heroes who know that to speak they must first listen, not hear. Heroes who may have become heroes out of fear. Heroes who don't look like heroes you've seen in the past. Heroes who were told they wouldn't last because they were too loud,
too dark,
too optimistic,
too angry,
too young.
Too many heroes unsung.
But when you take to the podium, you will hear only age earns a mic. That your monologue will fall upon deaf ears and they will tell you you still have left years before they take what you say with weight.
But do not wait.
With girls, women, humans, not a burden.
Because we will not settle for anything less than equality, justice, freedom, and peace.
Don't let them write your stories. Rewrite, challenge, and change history.
Ask them to imagine a tomorrow that we can all celebrate.
Zero hunger, zero poverty,
Zero hate.
Heroes who were told they were too young to believe in such big dreams. Heroes who know it takes a village, so they form teams. Teams that know the best reaction is action. Action towards sustainability, encouraging early responsibility. And with these goals, our voices unite. We're leaving nobody behind when it comes to our rights. Because when you're too tired of waiting on others to save the day, you stand tall and show them saving the world is child's play.
So who are we and what do we do at Challenges Abroad? Well, we're a social enterprise running charity challenges to 7 different international locations. We produce global citizens through providing students the opportunity to experience new countries, cultures, and different ways of living. We also provide trips of a lifetime where students make new friends, have unforgettable travel experiences, and participate in ethical community programs. The programs that our participants are involved with are run by the Future Sense Foundation, which is our partner charity. The Future Sense Foundation is an international development charity working in 6 locations around the world with some of the most marginalised communities. Here you can see the locations where the Future Sense Foundation works. In each of these locations, they have permanent hubs with permanent in-country staff members running long-term development programs. Some of these programs have been running for over 10 years. So there's lots of reasons why we think that you should support Challenges Abroad and the Future Sense Foundation. So we're a grassroots organisation with small permanent teams in country to ensure the longevity of our programmes and to ensure that we are aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, which were shown on the screen at the end of that previous video. These include things like no poverty, quality education, climate action, female empowerment, and also clean water and sanitation. As we have such small teams and we work directly with the communities, our administration costs are very low, and 90% of funds generated can be spent directly on programme delivery. We're also environmentally conscious. Not only do some of our programs educate communities about environmental sustainability, but we are also involved in carbon capture programs such as reforestation, and we are working towards making all of our programs 100% carbon neutral, which I'll discuss a little bit later on in the presentation. Finally, every fundraiser and every challenge participant makes a sustainable impact on the programs that we run and contribute to long-term development initiatives. So our Turing programs are 4-week programs, and there is some government funding available for certain participants through the government Turing scheme. The program costs cover accommodation, 24/7 in-country support, full pre-departure preparation, 3 meals a day during the week, in-country transport and airport transfers, and also a t-shirt for each participant. What is not included in the program costs are the flights, any visas that you may need, any vaccinations that you may need, travel insurance, and personal spending money. All of our Turing scheme challenges have a 4-week structure. The first week, you'll have an orientation and introduction to the programme. The second week, you will undertake a needs assessment within the community. And the third and fourth weeks, you will deliver workshops to address those needs. The exact content of the workshops that you will deliver will be determined through the needs assessment, though I will give some examples of the kind of workshops that students typically deliver for each different kind of programme. So I'm now going to go over the different programmes that we're running and the different locations that you can travel to. So we are running programmes in Peru, Thailand, Nepal, and Cambodia, and I'm going to go through each one of these now. So our first programme that we're going to discuss is our Peru programme. The programme fee for this is £1,795, and it is located in Urubamba in the Sacred Valley. Nearby locations that you can visit in your free time include Machu Picchu, Cusco, and the Rainbow Mountains. And the focus of this programme is climate action. So here you can see some examples of the kinds of workshops that you might be delivering through the climate action programme. Things like tree planting, community cleanups, educating students about waste, and helping to design and implement waste management systems. So our next location is Thailand, and here you have programme fees of £1,695. The programme is located in Mae Sariang in northern Thailand, and in your free time you can visit the Elephant Nature Park, you can visit the city of Chiang Mai, you can go to waterfalls and temples, and the main focus of this programme is health and well-being. So some of the workshops that you might be delivering can focus on things like hygiene, water and sanitation, food safety, disease transmission and prevention, female hygiene and menstruation, and habits for a healthy lifestyle. Our next programme location is Nepal, and here you will have a programme fee of £1,695, and this is located in Dulakal. In your free time, you could visit Poon Hill. There is a trek here and there's panoramic viewpoints. You could go to the capital city of Kathmandu and you could visit temples as well. And the main focus of the programs in Nepal is creative arts. You could be delivering workshops on environmental awareness, and you could also be improving the infrastructure of the schools and also working on curriculum planning and delivering other kinds of creative arts workshops as well. Our next location is Cambodia. Here the programme fees are £1,595 and the programme is located in Battambang. In your free time, you can visit the ancient temples of Angkor Wat, you can go to Siem Reap, or you can visit some of the historical sites of Phnom Penh, and there's also some beautiful waterfalls that you can explore as well. And the focus of the Cambodia Challenge is social impact. Here you can see some of the things that you might be doing in terms of the social impact programme, and all of the programmes that we do with regards to social impact work with low-income families in remote communities. So here you can see you have your accommodation and meals included for all of our programmes, and you have weekends and evenings free. It's important to note that the accommodation in these locations is unlikely to be what we're used to in the UK. You will have everything you need, but it is not going to be 5-star accommodation. There may be things such as non-Western toilets. You may not be able to drink the tap water. You may have to put toilet paper into a bin rather than into the toilet. It's important to be aware that this is closer to how the local people in these countries live, and that this is part of the cultural exchange and experience that is part and parcel of our programmes. But it is important to manage your expectations and be aware of this before you travel to the country. So a typical day on any of our projects might look something similar to this. At 7 a.m. you'd wake up, have breakfast and get ready for the day. At 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, you would head to the project and have a morning session, which typically lasts for around 2 to 3 hours. Then at 12, you would break for lunch, followed by workshop activity in the afternoon, which is again about 2 to 3 hours. Then at 3 p.m, you head back to the accommodation, have a daily debrief, and then there is time for planning the following day's workshops. Then at 6 p.m, there is dinner, time for evening activities. You could continue to plan your workshops and just make sure that you're well rested for the following day. So as I mentioned earlier, we are working to become carbon neutral. In order to pursue this goal, we are paying to offset the carbon emissions of all of our challenge participants' flights to try and reduce the impact that we have on the planet when participants travel to their destination. We are doing this at no additional cost to challenge participants, and we are working to calculate the full impact of the entire programme, which we will offset as well. So if you would like to travel to Thailand, Peru, Nepal or Cambodia for 4 weeks over the summer, then you can sign up now and book your place for £10 by scanning the QR code. This reserves your place. Then the next step is to email the go@yorksj.ac.uk email account to find out whether you are eligible for this Turing funding, and there is also some funding probably available from the York St John Volunteering Fund. So go and talk to the Global Opportunities Office and find out whether you're eligible for the funding. But in the meantime, you can secure your place while you find this out for £10. If it turns out that you're not eligible for funding and for that reason you're unable to go on the challenge, don't worry, we'll refund you that £10 provided you can prove to us that you haven't been eligible for any of the funding. If you have any other questions about our programmes, you can contact me, I'm Hannah at Challenges Abroad, or you can contact our general information email address at info@challengesabroad. But we hope to see as many of you as possible out in country at one of our various hubs in summer next year, so that you can have an incredible cultural experience and give back to the local community.